subconsciously go towards where Gustav would be, because that's he's directing. She wants to be with him, but it's also she carries so much pain from him being away so much, and not even when he's being present. He has been present because when he was directing, he was there. You can see him with Rachel being so present and really sensitive with her in a way that he can't be with his daughters. And I think these two characters also mirror each other in that sense, because she hasn't processed these things, and she's carrying all these things that she can communicate. She also that gives her a lot of force when she's on stage in the safe environment of the structure of the script, lines and role. So I think in that way they're actually only functioning in a human way in their profession, and then it's too chaotic and too much, it's too overwhelming in the chaos of real life. So I love that in the relationship between them. And they realize, or they see that in each other in the end. That's kind of what they realize, and they see beyond that layer. For Nora, that she's so blinded by her anger, and then suddenly that bubble bursts and she can actually see him for who he is.
Yeah, that actually made me think of something. I mean, I guess I won't say, but I have played parts in the past where I was much younger, but I slowly started to realize at the time that I was playing the director. And I just started to put it together. And it was, not that it changes you, but it just like, okay, so, there's a weight here, there's like a delicacy in the way you even talk about the character, because you don't, because I just realized, okay, that's that person. I haven't ever, I don't know, I haven't really been in a situation like this of having to walk away from something because I felt like I couldn't wrap my head around it. Which Rachel, I don't know if she's exactly in that position. I think she is also starting to become attuned to like the family trauma around her. And I think also when she does ask about, about his mother, she's slowly starting to realize it's about his daughter. And especially after the meeting in the theater that we have. And I think for me, I really loved kind of Rachel's, just where she ends up. I think it's very surprising from where we see where she started, as she's really grown, from this experience. Because I always looked at her as like, she's probably an actor who, she's done action movies and she's done YA, big hits, and she's probably very competent as an actor. I'm going to annotate my script, I'm going to have my notes, I'll highlight it perfectly, and I'll be technically perfect. And that's just not, and as she's, comes to work with Gustav, she realizes that, okay, this character requires something different of me, requires depth, which is something she's always wanted, but also that's scary to expose. And over the experience, I think she learned that it's less about the results or you being perfect, and it's more about the experiences she had of like growing internally, like as an actor, as a person, and that because you do find her, I think she's searching, and she wants someone to see her talent, and she wants her confidence to grow, and through the experience that happens. It's not ever put on screen, the audiences that she wanted to see this performance, it's not ever seen because it's just done in a rehearsal room. But still, through that experience, she grew as a person. She did a very brave thing at the end of walking away, because I think, she knows, I'm not ready for this, but I can bring the experience we had to, my next project. And I think for her, we talked about kind of her backstory or things. I think Jochen is so, when he writes his character with Estiel, it's, he's not interested in people who aren't human beings. We're not just playing an actor, playing a director. It's like Rachel's backstory. I mean, who knows what her relationship with her father is? It's all connected. So I love the layers that I got to play around with her.
As a director, he was having it's not very direct regarding that, but it's he's well he says all what do you say? He says that often. I think 2 3 times in the film, and he tries to make it the actor's choice, and also he's got a very good film which you can see in the film. He's made a one take from a film that looks like a Eastern European film from the 60s, Nicolas Jones with this, which is beautiful. So you know he's good.